Good afternoon. It's good to be here with you for a few moments. I want to talk to you about your growth. How well are you growing? I remember as a child that we had this place we would mark on the wall, and we would always measure ourselves to see how far we've grown, or we'd find our favorite adult and uh, want to stand up to them to see if we're almost as tall as they are, because we wanted to see that we were growing, that we were making progress. Even as adults, we'll develop a workout program and we'll measure our muscles, measure our waist, measure our inches. We will get into an eating program. We will weigh ourselves because we want to see progress. And we will do that as humans, but yet as Christians, we will tend to just walk through Christian life with no mind of that. And we are to, on purpose, grow, and we are to check our growth. Paul told the Corinthians to examine themselves, whether they be in the faith. And how do you do that? Well, one, check your confession. It's the litmus test. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Are you speaking higher this year than you were last year? What's your first response when you come up against a challenge? When you're walking something out, what are you talking about the most? Don't fool yourself. Pay attention. And if you don't like what you're hearing, change it, develop it, grow in it. And also, ask God to show you where you are in faith. I remember years ago, our pastor was preaching a message, and he said, some of y'all are believing for Cadillacs, and you don't have enough faith for roller skates. Well, that spoke to my husband and I, because we were believing God for a van. So we asked God to show us where we were in our faith. And lo and behold, a bicycle appeared on our front porch. And that was God speaking to us. And we didn't get mad. We decided, all right, this is an area that we got to isolate and work on and develop and grow in. And that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we isolate the areas of our life, whether it's flowing in the gifts of the Holy Spirit, excelling in those gifts, our faith in certain areas, our love walk. That's the main one right there. That fruit is what determines our maturity. But develop those areas and then check ourselves, examine ourselves on how our growth is in that area. And so, child of God, I challenge you. Be real with yourself. Examine yourself, see how your growth is, and just keep thriving. I love you. I look forward to being with you again on Friday.